server. 81. It's been a while since I've played. How you doing, Gorgosaurus? I'm out here duck vibing. I hear big thump thump. I hear multiple thump thumps. Yes, I am Dinocaris, one of my favorite dinosaurs, in fact. Something's collecting up here. I wonder what it is. It's a stego. Hi, buddy. It's probably a Carno of some sort. Unless it's a Rex, then I'm not too worried. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna vibe as a duck. vibing, thought I'd play some Path of Titans, talk to people. Just have a grand old time, just being all fat and sassy. Haven't played in like a month, so I forget the buttons and etceteras. But I'm sure we'll do just fine. See, we don't get to anything quickly by any stretch of the imagination, but you know what? We're gonna have fun going there. Because what's more fun than being a duck? Am I right? Yeah, I'm doing pretty decently myself. Having a good day so far. Got a little bored, thought I'd play some Path of Titans for old time's sake, because I haven't played in a while. Dip my toes back in, as it were. I'll play a lot more when they add like flyers and stuff like that, but right now it's in like a weird point because of the amount of Rexes and Trikes. And it's just, if everything's the strongest predator and the strongest prey, what's the fun? That's why I like being my Dinocaris, because the name Turkey Thug. I call this one Death Turkey. Even though a lot of people call the Therizinosaurus the turkey, but it's not in this game, unless it's modded. But I like playing the obscure type things. Like, in terms of predators, I like playing the Sarco just because crocodiles are my favorite animals. But Dinocaris is one of my favorite dinosaurs, so that's why I play it in particular. They can be geese. There's a mod in the game that has really good skins. I actually think for this... Yeah, they have like a Canadian goose skin. That's why I called Canuck. Nope, didn't mean to do that. That's okay, that will be alright. Gonna risk it for the biscuit to try and get over this thing. Head over a little bit towards Spine Lizard Lagoon, which is a predator hotspot, but not going into it directly. I'm just heading toward it. But yeah, I think a way that they could help with the trike and the Rex issue is on official servers even have like a hard cap for how many people can actually play those things, just so... I died twice going there. It's not fun going there unless you're like a predator or something. Like unless there's Sarcos and stuff in the water. Even Sarcos, I could tank them for a bit, but if I get to the water, then I should be fine. I keep forgetting that if I'm in a tussle with Rexes and shit, and there's water nearby, that I can always just duck in the water. Ugh. Yeah. But I find the game more enjoyable when there's like a very diverse ecosystem out and about flourishing. Like, very rarely in this game do you actually see herbivores, because everyone just wants to be, I'm gonna kill people and shit like that. I find a lot of enjoyment in just going hither and dither and boxing with predators and that kind of stuff. I find that enjoyable. I do play predators with my friends because most of my friends love playing predators, but I find more enjoyment being the prey that predators are scared of. That being said, I haven't won a fight against a Rex. Don't want to verify. See, I'm able to stream because I'm on PlayStation, and I don't need to verify a phone number or anything like that with YouTube. I'm also looking forward to when the dev team adds their flyers and fully aquatic dinos because that would add a lot more diversity into the ecosystems. I only wish that they had ideas for herbivores because if you look at what they have planned, they only have like two or three herbivores down the line, and then it's like 10 predators just because everybody wants to be a predator, which I find boring to an extent. And yeah, that's another big appeal for me in this game is I'm able to play it on my PlayStation because I don't have a PC. So for me to be able to play this and it's cross-platform, it's good. Well, thank you for vibing with me, Gorgosaurus. It was nice talking to you. See you later. I hope you enjoyed what little you watched, even though very little happened. Now what, pray tell, is making that racket? That's a big fucker. What is that? That's a Rex sprinting. Well, time to get out of Dodge while the getting's good. That was a huge motherfucker. He was booking it too. I don't like that. I don't like seeing a Rex sprint, no siree. I don't like Rexes in general. That ambience, though, it gets to you. Hey, Andre. not dealing with that. I require nourishment. But where, oh where is the nourishment bushes? One moment. Nourishment. Demolishing this berry bush. Nearly half of my food bar, and it almost destroyed an entire berry bush. I think it's mine as well. It's up there. It's one of my favorites. I actually don't know what my favorite dinosaur is at the moment. Used to be Carnotaurus, but I'd honestly say the Dinocaris is one of my favorites, if not my actual favorite. Opening up a Pepsi, bear with me. I just love the entire story about it, and that infatuated me on it. And then I saw artwork that some paleontologists did that actually made a Dinocaris, even a group of them, look like turkeys. And yeah, I really liked it, so. I just love the story of like a paleontologist finding like a pair of rad hands with these huge claws and being like, this was an apex fucking predator. Look at these things. I'm gonna name it Terrible Claw. Look at this shit. And then we found the whole skeleton and it's a humpback duck-billed frickin' herbivore and I loved it. Sorry if my gameplay isn't too invigorating. I just wanted to walk around as a duck and vibe out and talk. Styracosaurus does seem bite damage to Spinosaurus. Interesting. In this game? Jesus. Wait, does Styracosaurus have a bite, or are you referring to its horn attack compared to the Spinosaurus's bite? If that's the case, that's shocking. But, I mean, everybody sleeps on the Styracosaurus, so... Thought I heard something. Yeah. Just the game's ambiance. Okay, how am I maneuvering this? That wasn't terrible. Didn't do that. There we go. Excuse me. Drinking my caffeine. Wait me, what does that mean? Well, this is very annoying. I seem to always find these spots that just get you stuck. Interesting. Can't jump, can't move. Also, kind of curious, you should do more. Yeah, I would like to. I have one video that kind of blew up on my channel of me taking down two, like, small Rexes that tried to attack me. Hold on, I think I need to see if this works on console. Slash respawn. Oh, so I'm gonna start gathering lake weed so I can go. Oh, all my scars are gone. That's upsetting. Usually the thing that I get stuck in this game the most is the Sarco because it's so big and long that no, not a bug, just probably just a part of the map that they didn't tweak enough because not enough testing was done in that area with big enough things. But the fortunate side is they have the slash respawn that I can just type. It takes away a little bit of my progress, but the game isn't that cruel to completely erode my progress, turning me to like a juvie or something smaller. But still annoying nonetheless. Because I want to try and give the devs some slack and stuff like that, because it's not a big team at all, and they've only been in the game for like 3 years now. This game came out on console like a month or two ago. I just have to be more careful with where I walk. I'm too big. I'm chunky. Lost a little bit of experience, but hey, it fixed out my food situation. Lost some progress in where I wanted to move because I wanted to go up here to LBM, Little Brook Meadow. And over here, some predators like to hang around because herbivores like to chill here. So if there's a large herbivore spot, carnivores would be smart to go there. But it doesn't appear as if there are any carnivores here, unless they're very stealthy and don't like drinking. No, there's not a lot of content on Dinocaris because I can understand, like, unless it's like a condensed clip with a bunch of fun moments, because this is just the Dinocaris experience right here, is just walking slowly to your locations. But I just take the opportunity to vibe out, talk to people, talk about a bunch of stuff if you want, but yeah, I'm just vibing. Tail jump scare. Rule number 1 as a Dinocaris: whenever you find a berry bush, you always top off, no matter what percentage your food is. Because water is all over the damn place on this map. Food is not. Well, it is, but you just have to know where to look. See, look at that. I did barely anything, and that was like a quarter of that berry bush. We have huge stomachs, so it's just whenever you see a berry bush, doesn't matter what you at, you demolish that bush. If I run into any issues, predators, etc., I should be able to hold my own. The only thing that I'm worried about is Rexes, because I consistently don't win fights against Rexes because they're stupidly fucking powerful. They're not fun to fight either, is the issue. Like with Spinos and stuff like that, you feel like you're actually doing something, but like Rexes, they get a group buff that they can do. They just added a charge that they can do. They have a bone break. Just they can literally do everything. And it's annoying. The same goes to like Trikes. Like Trikes you can't kill unless you have like a group of predators that know what they're doing. It's like some of the dinosaurs in this game, it makes sense that you couldn't kill easily, but for them to be outright unkillable is like stupid. Dinocaris, it's not exactly a Therizino, but they were known to kill Rexes. So it's just, I don't know how they would balance it out. I wouldn't have so much of an issue with Rexes and Trikes if they weren't just everywhere. Everyone plays Trikes and Rexes, and it's annoying. There's no diversity in the ecosystem. They need to put like a cap on how many Rexes and Trikes there can be in the game, so like people have to play other species and stuff like that, and it adds more color, let's call it, to the environment. Just seeing everything and like a thriving ecosystem is fun. It's not fun if it's just Rexes and Trikes and that's it. So that's a part of the reason why I like playing Dinocaris, other than it's one of my favorite dinosaurs, is because not a lot of people play them. They're slow and they're clunky and they don't do as much damage as a trike and they don't do as much defense as a trike. I just find them fun. Yeah, see, look right there in the chat. Murder ducks rule. Murder ducks are lame. I need to. Murder ducks for life. I gotta represent. People be hating on the ducks for no reason. They don't do nothing. The only issue that I have with some people that play Dinocaris is they vibe with predators, and I don't like that. I don't like mix packing. Well, whatever you play on, if you're playing on a community server, an official server, I hope you have fun. Probably gonna play on this server for a little bit longer, and then I might, if there's room, and if it's not too janky and wacky, there's a community server that I like to join called Tooth and Claw, which introduced me to like the mods and stuff like that, and they played on the Vermilion Isles or whatever they're called. And they have like all the modded dinos and like the drakes and shit too. It's really cool. It's just the last time I was on, they had a bunch of like asset mods on, so they had like military camps and shit, and it was just like I just want my dinosaur experience, man. Like I play the what are they? I think it's called like the Opus. I call it the Lagiacrus because it just looks one for one exactly like the Lagiacrus from Monster Hunter. And I play that, and it's a lot of fun. But I don't like the stuff that kind of pulls me out of the role play, let's call it. Because even in this official server, I'll do calls and stuff like that because I like being a little bit immersive. See full stream officially. Well, thank you. You don't have to do that, Andra. I mean, there's nothing really exciting happening by any stretch of the imagination, but if you want to do that, then that'd be nice. Bye, Andre Path. I hope you enjoy your day wherever you reside in this wonderful world we live in. Well, thank you. So you have a pleasant day. All these Rexes need to team up. Just ugh. Let's add a dino into the game that has maxed out defense to the point where you can't like do the balancing act of subspecies and stuff like that for defense. They're all super defensive. And then they give them a pat call, which makes them stronger. For me, I just want them to add the flyers and stuff like that. They add like an Azdarkid into this game, which they're going to do. Azdarkids being like Quetzalcoatlus, the big pterosaurs. I'm just gonna be playing that all the damn time. I just want to be a bird and like fly down and like swipe a small thing and just fly away. That'd be rad. I have a friend that plays this game. His name is Blaze. And we played Ark all the damn time, and he loved all the water dinos and stuff like that, like Mosasaurus and stuff. And they're adding a type of mosasaur called I want to say it's called like the Thylosaurus. And I can imagine him playing that all the time, having fun with it. His favorite dino is Allosaurus, though, and that's already in the game, so it's going to be a lot to pry him away from that. water. So I'm going to start making that. My goal is to get to LBM, which is to the northeast of me by quite a ways, especially by duck walking standards. But I don't know. I don't know how much longer I'm going to chill on here. I might see what Tooth and Claw's up to and see it, because they've been doing a lot of group events and stuff like that. I haven't participated in any of them. They had one event that I wanted to join, which was like an herbivore migration event, and then they have like these boss matches where it's like a boss that they call a boss. It's just a dino with a shit ton of health. It'll start at one point of the map, and like the whole server is trying to group up to kill them before it gets to like the other side. Excuse me. I got hit with the sleepies. But it's a fun server. They need to reel it back a little bit on some of those stricter rules and stuff like that. And when I went to one of the beaches and I saw like this beacon of light in a military camp, I was just like, yeah, that kind of pulls me away from the experience. I might actually just see if I can find like a roleplay server or something like that. I love my roleplay. Okay, let's move toward this bush over here. Let's pop a squat, do our safe log out, and see if we can't find something else to have fun with. I'm not going to do the safe log out because I'm lazy. And I don't think I'm all that special, so I don't think people are going to jump on me. They added flag. Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't know that they did that. Added flags to the community service. Let's see if good old Tooth and Claw is available. Tooth and Claw, Cerulean Islands. Over the loud music. Well, it would appear that I cannot change the name of my stream, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream, and when I actually get into the map, I'm going to start up the stream with a different name. So, if you're watching currently, thank you for doing that. If you want to watch more, I'll be back on in a minute or two. Either way, you have a good time.